Members of the Rhode Island National Guard are mourning the devastating loss of one of their top soldiers. I'm Shannon Heggie.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. Command Sergeant Major Richard Winkelman was killed in a single-car crash in Exeter Wednesday morning. Police say he lost control of his vehicle after hitting an icy patch of road. 12 News reporter Amanda Pitts spoke to his colleagues today at Joint Force Headquarters and joins us live now with more. Amanda?
Well, Mike, Shannon, these are soldiers who see the worst of the worst on deployment, but nothing compares to losing one of their own, especially a leader in the Guard who served for 2 decades and lost his life while just driving to work.
It's difficult talking about him in the past tense.
Rhode Island National Guard members reeling from the loss of one of their leaders, Command Sergeant Major Richard Winkelman, affectionately called Wink by his colleagues.
Was always the person to raise his right hand, right? And I will do it. You need somebody to deploy, again, I will go.
Winkelman was driving to Joint Force Headquarters in East Greenwich Wednesday around 7 a.m. when on Route 102 in Exeter, Rhode Island State Police say he hit an icy section of road and lost control, hitting a rock and then a tree. The 56-year-old was pronounced dead at Kent Hospital. Above the crash site now hangs an American flag.
When his teammates came in yesterday morning and did not see his truck in the parking space, right, and walked in and the light wasn't on in the office, it was odd.
Chief of Staff Gloria Berlanga says one of their soldiers is a state trooper. He called her with the news, but she didn't believe it.
I asked him to spell the name several times, reconfirm date of birth, age, home of record, because it was just too unreal.
Winkelman, a Massachusetts native, was living in Westerly with his wife Rhonda. He served in the Rhode Island National Guard since 2003, climbing the ranks to eventually lead the 56th Troop Command, in charge of roughly 1,000 soldiers. He's remembered as a quiet, humble leader.
His hallmark characteristics, his humility, his intellect, his tireless work ethic, and his ability to mentor.
It's those characteristics that the soldiers he leaves behind will carry with them.
We know his legacy will live on because of those characteristics and the hundreds of people he's been able to mentor.
Now, Governor Dan McKee has directed all state flags to be at half-staff in Winkelman's memory. Resources and counseling have been made available for both soldiers in the Guard and Winkelman's family. I'm Amanda Pitts, 12 News.